guys, it is time for Makeup Monday. I hope you are ready to have a really good week. This week has got to be good, I swear. I didn't have a chance to try a lot of my new stuff, so this week I'm going to focus on that. But let me show you what I used last week. It was a lot of really fun stuff. I'm going to start with the stuff that is kind of older that I pulled out of my stash that I was kind of excited about using again. MAC, traditionally, I don't think has made a lot of shadow pencils, but they did for last year's collection. It was the summer collection, and I got all 4 of them, and they're really, really good. So I pulled out my favorite one. It's called Life's Luxury. They're called Power Chrome Eye Pencils, and this is what it looks like, and I'll go ahead and swatch it for you. This is just a really, really great color. They had 4, and this was like my favorite. They had a beautiful, like a dark, kind of silver gray. I love that one too, but look at that one. That one is just really, really pretty. It's got some shimmer to it. It's just a nice deep color. It's kind of a shimmery burgundy brownish kind of thing, and I really love it. I wish they'd make more of these. It's so funny with them. The things I wish they'd make more of, they don't, and the things that I don't like, they put out in every collection. It's really weird with MAC and that. Something else that I pulled out, this is so funny. Okay, I love Mally's Evercolor Ultimate waterproof eyeliners. And I pulled these out because I got these in a Christmas set. I got a lot of different colors, but I also had, in another set, I got Get on the Jet Black, which is kind of one of my favorite blacks that doesn't move in my waterline, that kind of a thing. So I have one from the holiday set and one from another set. And I've been using them, and I pulled them out because I was like, wasn't I getting to the end of this? And it's so funny. I'm like at the same point on both things. They won't twist up anymore, and that's all I have in both of them to use. So I will continue to use these. I used these last week, and I will continue to use them. I used them today, one of these today, and I'll continue to do that because they are both on their way out. There's nothing left in either one of these containers but what I showed you. So isn't that funny? I got them both to the same point. I used them that much. But these are really good eyeliners, and usually she does a holiday set, like everybody does, really good holiday sets. Start saving your money now. For Mally, Tarte, Bare Minerals, and who else? Yeah, just start saving your money now for the holiday sets. They do crazy value holiday sets on QVC. So it's one of those things where you just definitely want to have a little cash set aside so you can get some sets if you want to, because I usually get like 3 sets, you know, Mally, Tarte, and Bare Minerals. And they're like $50 each, and they give you a lot of makeup. So definitely start saving now. One of the other things that I was using last week along with that MAC shadow pencil was my favorite ever paint pot. This is my favorite ever paint pot, the one I've used the most, the one I love the most. It's called Constructivist, and I'll show it to you, and you can see it's well used. There's a deep old dent in it. Constructivist is just a really, really pretty color. I use it as the base for a lot of my darker eye looks because it is a darker shade. I'll swatch it next to, and it's much lighter than the shadow pencil, but it's definitely a good starting point. And the thing I like about Maybelline color tattoos and paint pots and starting out a look using them is they're just really good for getting your eye look to, you know, look nice as well as stay put. I always use eye primer, but I just like starting out with a cream color base because it gives every look some depth. But that is my favorite ever Constructivist. That is like the best paint pot ever. Probably the most used out of everything I have. Paint pot, color tattoo, all of that. Another thing that I used, or actually there are 3 of them that I was really loving using last week, were my Milani glosses. These are the Brilliant Shine glosses, and I love them. These are so great. So the 3 colors I kind of rotated around were Red My Lips. I have a blog post for all 3 of these. I'll include it below. Red My Lips, which is like the perfect red. Glossy, gorgeous red. It's so weird today. The sun's going in and out. Look at that. Isn't that a fantastic red? So that's called Red My Lips. These are so, so nice on the lips. So inexpensive. Oh, really nice. This is for my purple girls. You got to get this color. It's Berry Tempting. I'll swatch that as well. These have a really nice paddle foot applicator. So they have a nice applicator as well, and I'll show you that. That is such a beautiful purple shade. Oh, it looks really, really great on my lip, on the lips, my lips, the lips, whatever. Nude Touch is another nice one. Now look at that. That is just such a cool color. I'll show you in a swatch. It looks really, really nice on the lips because a lot of times for me, my nude glosses are kind of nude shimmery. I like a nude shimmery look. So that's Nude Touch. And if it can focus here, you can see there's a lot of shimmer in that. It's right there on top. But it looks really, really great on the lips. I will put those links below. Another thing that I pulled up and I'm trying to use, even though it's not my favorite, is Maybelline's Pumped Up Colossal Mascara. It's just not one of my favorites. I reviewed it in the chopping block and I'm just trying to finish it. So I was mixing in a lot of other mascaras that I like, you know, my L'Oreal Voluminous, CoverGirl Club Crusher. I was mixing in mascaras that I really do like with this because I'm definitely trying to use it up. This is what the wand looks like. It just doesn't give me the volume that I like. I like a lot more volume. It does mix well with other mascaras, so I will be able to use this up by mixing it with other things. So last week I was on a mission to mix that in with a lot of things. The other thing that I was using a lot that I love and is so inexpensive and good is Milani's Baked Blush in Bella Rosa. I have a post on this as well. They came out with two really nice matte blushes, and this is kind of the brighter, deeper one. Well, yeah, brighter and deeper one. Bella Rosa is a gorgeous color. It's just a really nice fuchsia. Great pigmentation. And I used it a bunch of times, and I just really, really like this color. There's a lighter shade that came out at the same time, the lighter matte one, and I have a blog post on both of them and showed both of them on my cheeks. I'll link it below. Hey, buddy, are you looking around for mama? Yeah, I mean my mama. My mom's here, and Max is her buddy, and when he can't find her, he's a little sad. So that's what Bella Rosa looks like swatched on my hands. On my hand. It's a really, really good pigmented color. If you are of a fairer skin tone, just use a very, very light touch with it. I know a lot of people with fair skin that use it. The other pink might be more to your liking, so check out that post below. It's a little bit lighter, kind of a lot lighter to me, but it still looks nice. I use that one more so in the winter time when my skin's kind of at my deepest, the summer sun and everything like that. I definitely use Bella Rosa more often. I also pulled out something else that I liked from the chopping block to use. I wanted to use it over my mineral makeup to see if it worked, and it did. It's Becca's Beach Tint Shimmer Souffle, and this one is Watermelon Moonstone, and I wanted to get another one of these, but I kind of held off on it. I think I'll wait till they have a sale at Sephora where I can get, a VIB sale or something like that, where I can get like 20% off of it. But yeah, anyway, it's Watermelon and Moonstone, and it's so gorgeous looking, and this just looks kind of like, feels like a mousse. It's kind of a little like a bouncy kind of a feel to it. Really, really pigmented and looks really nice on the skin. And it did work really well over my powder. I just wanted to make sure. I thought it would work well as a highlight over my powder foundation, and it did. So it's really, really nice color. Very, very bright. You just need a little bit to put on the tops of your cheeks, and I pat it in with my fingers, and it looks really nice and gives me a great highlight. The sun is so weird. It's going in and out. So weird. On my skin, since I was using what I used today a lot last week, I have on Bare Minerals Powder Foundation, the matte version. That's what I have on today. I also was using another favorite of mine, Perfect. Now, Perfect is something I used a couple years ago. I went through 2 tubes right away, and I got a new tube recently, showed it in a couple hauls ago, and I've been using it, and I made sure to use it a couple times last week because it's just such good stuff when I don't want to do like a full makeup look, even if I don't want to put on a whole powder foundation face, you know what I mean? It's really nice. It goes into the skin. I put a little because it is August, I put a little, matte control primer. Like today I have on Becca's Evermatte. I put a primer on underneath it to keep my, T-zone matte. But this is the shade Decadent, and it's really, really great. It can be worn alone, under, or over makeup. It's really, really flexible stuff. I mean, the first time I got it, I walked into Sephora with my husband, and this guy said, "Can I try something on you? And I can put it right over your face." Well, I had powder on. I had like a powder foundation on. I think it was like one of the MAC ones, just a powder on, to even out my face. And I was like, "I have something on. It's a powder. I don't think you can put that over." And he's like, "Yes, I can." He put this over my face, and it looked amazing. Like, they're not a lot. I mean, it's just, I thought it was amazing that he could put a cream product, cream liquidy kind of a product over, and this is what it looks like. It's definitely a cream, and it blends in beautifully. It only comes in a couple colors, but Decadent is perfect for me, and I'm usually a MAC NC50, so you can see it right there. It's not a lot of coverage, but it definitely evens me out, and if you wanted to really perfect your skin, you could put in, you know, little dots of concealer over imperfections, you know, and then make it look really, really great, you know. And I mean, I just love this stuff. It's like the first ever BB cream that I ever used, even though that's not what they call it. It's really, really nice in that way. So I do love Perfect Skin Perfection Gel. It's really nice. Only 4 colors, but Decadent is a good fit for my skin. One of the things that I went back to and I did use on my lips, besides the Milani glosses, is something that I think is one of my, well, it is my favorite, cheapest drugstore lip product. It's great. It's from Palladio, and I don't have many of their products, and it's their Herbal Tinted Lip Balm in Rosy. And I've talked about this so many times, but if I haven't yet, this is amazing stuff. You need to check it out. I have a blog post for this on my lips. So gorgeous on my lips, if I do say so myself. So this is Rosy, and I'll swatch it for you. But if you want to see it on the lips, just definitely check out that post. I heard them. Who are those doggies barking, Max? Who are they barking at? That's what it looks like. It's so inexpensive and looks great. This is like the first ever lip butter. I talked about the first ever BB cream like product I've ever used. This is like the first ever lip butter type product. This is way before lip butters came out. I was into this. But yeah, really, really cool. They don't have a lot of great other colors, but Rosy is fantastic and should be checked out. Next time you're at Ulta, check it out. They have Palladio. I wanted to talk about a brush. I broke this brush out this week and I love it. It's Sigma's Duo Fiber F50. This is great for highlighter. I don't use it with like my Becca cream highlighter, but with my MAC MSFs, I love using it. It's got a really, really wide brush, cleans up really nice. With, you know, just some really simple brush soap, and I just love it. I love my e.l.f. brush that's $3, even better, but I pulled this out because I was like, let me pull out my fancy brush. So this is really cool. I like it. The only disappointment that I had, I tried to come back to this. I didn't give it a great review, and I tried to come back and use it. It's my NYX Chunky Dunk. Now, I love the name, but they came out with these they call them hydrating lippies, and I just didn't find them to be hydrating. This is Berry Mojito, and they have a couple really good colors, but the pigmentation is a little off to me. It isn't as much as I would like. It swatches really nice on my hand, but something happens. I think it's my darker pigmented lips where it just doesn't come up well, and it isn't moisturizing. I mean, if you put right on there hydrating lippy, and that's exactly what it says, hydrating lippy, it should be kind of hydrating, right? I mean, really, it should. So I was so disappointed in these because they have a great name, they have great colors, but I just didn't find this to be great. And it shows off, this is the more pigmented one I got out of the two, but I just don't like these, and I really, really wanted to. So I don't know if you guys have tried these, but if you like them, let me know, you know, what makes them so great. I mean, I mix them with things to make them pretty decent, so maybe that's just what I gotta do to make it work. So guys, that is it for me. I hope you had a great week last week, and you're ready to make it a great week this week. Thanks for joining me and Max, and I will see you next Makeup Monday. Bye-bye.